Shalom family. We are truly living in biblical times. The Bible told us the days would look exactly like they look right now. We joke regularly on this channel specifically that today we're doing the next chapter of Revelation. Let's look outside and see which chapter of Revelation we're in. It's a joke because prophecy is coming to life all around us. Everything is screaming end times. How can anyone miss how closely world events are aligning with what God prophesied for the days up to Jesus' glorious return for his bride? The many distractions of modern life, of Hollywood, of the news, of the Western media, of things like that, are to keep our eyes away from the facts and the prophecies and the realities of the times we're living in, so that we continue with our normal lives and see nothing that we're supposed to see, so that we do not realize the hour of our visitation, as the Jews never realized the hour of theirs. There are a multitude of signs pointing to the rapid approach of God's judgment on this planet. We're witnessing a convergence at such an accelerating rate, it is beyond ridiculous. Matthew 24 verse 7 speaks of nations rising up against nations and kingdoms against kingdoms, famines, earthquakes in various places. Now, an interesting thing you might not know here is the Greek word used here for nation is ethnos. Ethnos will rise up against ethnos. And in the Greek, the word ethnos means a race or tribe, usually a foreign one, an ethnic group. And we are seeing now more than ever a large appointed plan by the enemy of darkness. Darkness is making sure that ethnic group is rising against ethnic group and making those things huge differences and sparking violence between ethnic groups. You see race against race, and that fight is all over the world, not just in one country. We see lawlessness on scales we never even imagined would be deemed possible or normal, and then people continue with their lives. The love of many growing cold. We see corruption on scales we've never seen before. Modern technology not only making the mark of the beast a possibility for the first time, but making it highly likely that it will happen very quickly, that iron and clay will mix together, and that mark of the beast will be finalized and put into people's foreheads or right hands, as the Bible said. The Bible is always correct. The clamoring of the nations to divide Israel and Jerusalem tell us how soon the Antichrist is going to arise on the scene, and we won't be here for that. We leave before he starts his run. The UFO mania, the Nephilim, and all these things that they keep talking to, and life on other planets, preparing everyone for the great deception to explain the mass sudden disappearance of so many people. The widespread unawareness of the judgment that is coming is precisely the way the Lord predicted the time would be before he again came down and intervened in human history. God's judge will come as a thief in the night for those left behind, because they have no idea that they're living in the last days. They are living as in the days of Noah and as in the days of Lot, buying and selling, marrying, giving in marriage, continuing with 5-year plans, not thinking for a moment that the Most High God's timeline has reached this point. We see wars and rumors of wars, distress of nations. We see the sea roaring and nature out of control with birth pangs. The Euphrates River drying up, Damascus becoming a ruinous heap, Israel, the full focus of the entire world, just as we're about to enter Jacob's trouble, Daniel's 70th week. Evil is good, good is evil. Signs in the heavens, attack against the church, faith, and Israel. And then, lastly but not least, scoffers and mockers abound. everything. And I can carry on and on and on. Shout that we are out of time. So focus. Put on the full armor of God. Get closer to Jesus. Work on your relationship with the Holy Spirit. Be bold and share the gospel of Jesus Christ with everyone you can while you can. Tomorrow is not promised, but we know how imminently close the return of Jesus Christ is. And we don't want anyone, not our worst enemies, to have to go through that time that is ahead. God bless. Keep looking up. Shalom.